Greetings, I'm back, and you know what I'm back for. That would be this week's African American children's book review. But before I get started, I do have a little confession that I'd like to share. There was almost no review for this week, possibly next week, possibly the week after that. I kind of decided, hey, people aren't really paying attention to these reviews. People aren't really excited about buying this culturally inclusive literature for the babies. So if I take some time off, it won't really matter. And with those thoughts in my head, I later checked my Facebook, and one of the first things I saw when I checked it was a big picture that one of my friends had posted where she purchased Please Puppy Please for her son. And that's actually one of the earlier reviews I did on a book written by Spike Lee and his wife. And I recall that she said that she was going to purchase the book back when I did the review. So to see her very excited about the fact that she bought that for her son made me feel very, very good. And I was like, okay, so some people are listening, and it actually is serving a purpose for me to do this. So here I am doing this week's review. And again, before I get started, I'd like to give a shout out to that lady. That would be Miss Shaka and her husband. They are very excited about literacy with their son, and they also share my reviews every time I put them out. I'd also like to shout out Minnie and Latoya. These sisters are very supportive. They also repost every time I put something out dealing with literacy, so I'm grateful for the support. And I'd also like to shout out and give a thank you to everybody who has ever reposted one of these videos, who shared one, who's forwarded it from my mailing list, shared it off of my website. Everybody who is excited about this literacy movement and helping to build the self-esteem in our babies, as well as to help make them more advanced readers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are greatly appreciated. So with that said, and a little zeal back in me, I'm going to get started on this week's book review, which would be for What's Special About Me, Mama? See mom right here and see son right here. And this is a nice little book written by Christina Evans. And like most of the books I review, well, all of the books I review, it has very nice illustration. And this is a conversation between mom and son about why the little boy is so special. He has a lot of questions for his mother about what's special about me, mama. And see the colors, the nice earth tones and illustration in here. It's a really nice touching story. When I read it at the end, I was like, oh. But it's not hard for me to be like, oh, with anything dealing with our babies. So you buy it and see for yourself. Test it out with your kids or a special child in your life and see how it makes you feel. But mom's reassuring him about how special he is throughout the book. And, you know, he's like, oh, but he has all these reasons why these things don't make him special. But it all ties into love in the end, where he has no doubts about how special he is. And mama brings that on home. So again, this book is What's Special About Me, Mama, written by Christina Evans. And you can definitely purchase these books online, but again, I definitely encourage everyone to go out to your local black-owned bookstore and try to purchase these books there. If they don't have them, they can order them. And I have to give a shout out too to my favorite black-owned bookstore in my area. That would be Positive Vibes. If you live in the Hampton Roads area, you need to Google that, find that address, and get there. And they just opened a store in Military Circle Mall. If you're in my area, you know where that is. You know where to find it, by Bath and Body Works. So go check them out. 2 locations now. So you have no excuse. You can get the books from there. They are definitely a supplier for the books that I get for my Black History Month Youth Book Drive that we donate to the schools, as well as a lot of the books that I'm doing the reviews on. So get the books however you can get them, but try to make a priority of supporting our businesses and getting them from there. So this week is What's Special About Me, Mama. Check it out. Also check out my previous reviews that I've done, and you can find them here on YouTube. You can find them on my website, cleverspeaks.com, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just find them, share this wonderful, wonderful work with your babies, with the special child in your life. And that's it for me. I'm out. Peace, fam.